So good evening to all. Today our topic is one of the important and examination point of view question no? That is called Internet Transport Protocols. So when you carefully observe that different type of protocols in the network, actually you don't have idea about what is the protocols and what are the different categories of protocols. But you have a little bit of knowledge in that TCP IP. Why? Because basically, if you want to transfer the data from one system to another system, means what? Both are having the internet. When the computer have the internet means that system was controlled by two type of protocol. That is called TCP and IP. We know as per TCP and IP, we have to convert the normal computer into the network computer. We know. So basically, when you observe, what is the importance of TCP? We know there is no IP, we can't control the TCP. There is no TCP, we can't control the IP also. But here, we discuss about what is the important role in the TCP in computer networks. So we can simply put a one title as Internet Transport Protocol. Why? Because transport layer is one of the important layer in the OSI model. So what is the duty of transport layers? Already discussed in the last class without disturbance. So if you have any difficult, please take a small review from the last class. What is the importance of transport layer? Anyway, I don't want to discuss about the previous topics, but here, why this question is very important, nothing but here we discuss about what is the important role of TCP, what is the concept of TCP, okay, and what is the main aim of the TCP that we discuss here. Means when you carefully observe this diagram, looking all of you, I think nobody can understand about this one is there. So in this diagram, when you carefully observe, there are two layers. One is called application layer, one is called network layer. You know, application layer is a purely data creation layer in the OSM. Means we have to create a new data. We have to design a new data. We have to structure a new data in the application layer. Clear? Then after creation of the data segment in the application layer, it will be transferred to network layer. It will be transferred to network layer. Looking carefully, all of you. From here to here, I want to interchange application to network. Before that, the data segment was controlled by two protocols. It's called TCP and IP. First, the TCP receive the data segments from the application layer, then transmit to the network layer with the help of IP. Why it is IP is there? No, TCP ఎందుకు IP తీసుకోవాలి? మనకు తెలిసిన విషయం ఏంటంటే మనకంటూ ఒక డేటాని సెండ్ చేయాలి అంటే IP అడ్రస్ ఉంటేనే సెండ్ అవుతుంది. ఒక డేటా రిసీవ్ కావాలి అంటే IP అడ్రస్ ఉంటేనే కావాల్సిన డేటా రిసీవ్ అవుతుంది. అంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటి? We have to send or receive the particular data segment between two computers or among the computers, but the data segment was transmitted, controlled, and managed by two types of protocols is called TCP and IP. Means the data segment only received by the TCP, then transmitted to the network layer with help of IP. And the meaning ఏంటంటే TCP, IP మనకి ఎలా పనిచేస్తుంది? We have to represent the data with help of these two protocols. We have to transfer the data with help of these two protocols. That is the main concept. That only I'm writing here. TCP is called transmission control protocol is one of the main protocol of the TCP/IP reference model. Already we discussed in the previous class. It lies between the application and network layers, which are used to in providing reliable delivery services. Clear, no? Is called deliver the services. Then so this is the main concept of TCP. So anyway, TCP/IP as per TCP/IP reference model. So we have to maintain the data segment. We have to maintain the data packet with help of two layers is called application layer and network layer. Then come to the main concept of the TCP is there. In this slide, I am simply explaining about what is the importance of TCP. TCP stands for Transmission Control Protocol. It is a transport layer protocol. It is a purely belongs to a special layer is called transport layer protocol that facilitates the transmission of packets from one location to another location. Means one source to another destination. Is clear now? So in the upcoming tomorrow examination, in the 29th, you have the internal examination is there, no? In that, one question may be chance here. The transmission control protocol is belongs to dash layer. Your answer is transport layer. Question number 11 రాబోతుందండి. I repeat once again my question. The TCP, Transmission Control Protocol, is belongs to dash layer. Your answer is transport layer. Then it is a connection-oriented protocol. That means it establishes the connection prior to the communication that occurs between the computing devices in a network. We know computing devices are classified into mainly two types of scale, network devices and internetworking devices. Networking devices and internetworking devices. So what is the role of these devices are there? The devices are used to provide the communication through wired communication or wireless communication, we don't know. But anyway, the devices are helping to provide the communication between the two or among the locations is called networking devices or internetworking devices. Then I'm writing here that occurs between the computing devices in a network. This protocol is used with the one special protocol is called IP protocol. That purpose, TCP/IP are called as paired protocols. And the meaning into why these two are called paired protocol? Paired means what? Is like a combined. TCP లేకపోతే IP లేదు, IP లేకపోతే TCP లేదు కాబట్టి so combine these two protocols, we have to provide a mission, a task, a communication between the two computers or among the computers. I'm writing here together, they are referred to as TCP/IP. The main functionality of the TCP is to take the data from the application layer, just I told, then it divides the data into several packets. After receiving the data by the application layer, the TCP will be break up, that is cluster the different data into some small piece of data is called data packets. Provides numbering to these packets. Number one, the data packet number 1, data packet number 2, number 3, number 4, up to n packets. Why it is numbering is there? No. So we have to simply identify what is my first data packet, what is my last data packet will be imagined by the user with the provide the one kind of numbers. It's clear, no? So these numbers will be provided by the TCP IP protocol. And finally transmit these packets to the destination. This is called what is the role of TCP. Then next one is goes to here. The TCP on the other side, we reassembled. Very, very important point is there. We have to reassemble the packets and transmit them to the application layer. చూసారండి సో అప్లికేషన్ లేయర్ నుంచి డేటా తీసుకొని దాన్ని ఒక డేటా ప్యాకెట్స్ గా డివైడ్ చేసి వాటికి ఒక నంబర్ ఇచ్చేసి వాటిని నెట్వర్క్ లేయర్ ద్వారా మళ్ళీ అప్లికేషన్ లేయర్స్ కి మనం ట్రాన్స్మిట్ చేయడం. రీఅసెంబుల్డ్ మీన్స్ అసెంబుల్డ్ బై ద అప్లికేషన్ ఆఫ్టర్ నంబరింగ్ ఈజ్ ఓవర్ అగైన్ రీఅసెంబుల్డ్ టు అప్లికేషన్ లేయర్. ఈ డ్యూటీస్ ఎవరు చేస్తారు? టీసీపీ ఐపీ చేస్తుంది. టీసీపీ ఐపీ ప్రోటోకాల్ చేస్తారు. So TCP is a transport layer protocol as it is used in the transmitting the data from the sender to the receiver. Just I told. It takes the data from the upper layer and it divides the data into smaller packets and then transmit them to the network layer. As per just now, we can simply discuss in the previous paragraph is there. TCP plays a crucial role in managing the flow of data between computers, guaranteeing that information is delivered accurately and in the correct sequence. So we have to flow the data like a one sequential manner is taken by the TCP also. Not only generation, not only representation, not only maintenance, it will be represented or flowing the data into sequence one by one. This is called main duty of TCP is there. Then just I told about this diagram. The diagram is very important factor is there, carries 2 marks in the examination. Please all of you maintain the diagram neatly with the scale in the examination point of view. Maybe helping to get good marks. Then IP, just I told, where we discuss about TCP, IP compulsory follows. IP, Internet Protocol, is a method that is useful for sending the data from one device to another from all over the internet. Simply said, there is no internet, there is no TCP. Means the system which is controlled by the internet means automatically the system was controlled by IP address. IP address లేకుండా మనకు కావాల్సిన బ్రౌజర్ కానివ్వండి, మనకు కావాల్సిన ఎనీ టాస్క్ కానివ్వండి, ఇంటర్నెట్ మనకు ప్రొవైడ్ చేసే అవకాశం లేదు కాబట్టి సో ఎవ్రీ సిస్టమ్ విల్ బి రిప్రజెంటెడ్ ద ఇంటర్నెట్ by using a special address is called IP address. It is a set of rules governing how data is sent and received over the internet. Examine when you have the communication, it is possible to sending to the second person, received by the second person, then reply to the first person. Every device contains a unique IP address, just I told, that helps it communicate and exchange the data across the devices present on the internet. The small role of the IP address. So listen carefully, take a number of reviews up to you realize. After you realize, write the information in your notes, and a very, very important fact is their diagram is must and should. It helps to get good marks. I hope all of you get a wonderful information from this class. Thank you. Thank you very much.